go and bring in Russ Tanner here right now. Russ, it's great to talk to you.
Yes,
so much fun, and I tell you, it's been a great night. This is our third annual. So successful. Coach Rick raising so much money, but also everybody having a good time.
Yeah.
It's an emotion you can feel, right? You can really feel it, right?
Man, it's unbelievable. You know, Coach Rick has meant so much to the people here, the community, everybody that knows the man for a long time, and to see people rally around him, and to see all these. I mean, it's fun for me, man, because like all the old guys are here. The guys I play with: John Stinchcomb, George Foster, DJ Shockley, David. And then you see all these young kids hanging out with them. You're looking over there, there's Oscar Delp, KJ Bolden, Gunner. I mean, these guys are unbelievable, and it's just such a cool event to be a part of. So I'm really, really grateful Coach Rick still has old washed-up guys going to be here.
Well, I'll tell you, there was a great moment earlier, and you got to understand what this means to me as a lifelong Georgia fan. So David Green and Gunner Stockton having a conversation, just a couple of quarterbacks talking. Of course, we got our camera like right up there in the middle of it because we're going to be nosy. But it's just such a cool thing to be able to see, you know, generations of Georgia players coming together like that for our audience. I think that's a great thing to see tonight. It's just fun to know that the tie, the bond with Georgia football remains strong all these years later.
It's really cool. Like we talk, people ask me like, man, do you miss it? And like, I don't miss the practice. I miss Saturdays a little bit, but you miss your guys. You miss the guys that were in the locker room, that you were buddies with, all that. And there's a bond that you build there that is hard to explain to anybody that's not a part of it. So it's just really cool. And I saw Drew Bobo tonight. You may or may not notice I played center, right? I saw Drew Bobo, who's a lot bigger than me. And I was like, Drew, how old are you? He's like, 21. I started doing the math. Georgia's starting center was 1 my senior year of college. So I don't feel like I'm that old, but it's cool to see a guy who was 1 year old my senior year and feel like we have something so, you know, ingrained in us that we're brothers because of it. So, yeah, it's cool, man. It's really cool.
And as a center yourself, to watch the way that he performs, of course, you see things I don't see. But my gosh, man, he just seems like he's got that position figured out. He's as tough as they come, but he also seems to have, as a coach's son, a cerebral understanding, just a really impressive football player.
Well, he's probably a lot smarter than his daddy. And I can say that because he was my offensive coordinator my senior year. I love Bobo. Yeah, and, you know, I saw Kirby before the season. I was just asking about the guys that on the O-line. It's just interesting to me. He's talking about Drew Bobo. He's like, man, he's a lot better athlete than you recognize. He's a really good basketball player.
Oh, is that right?
That was nothing they ever said about me coming up. They're like, boy, that Tanner, he can really put it in the hoop. So, but that's how Drew Bobo is. He's a really good athlete. And again, man, like, it really impressed me, like, just how well-spoken, how engaging, like, all these guys are. They're just great dudes.
It's amazing to me, too. You watch the center position, and, you know, you come to the line, they're just pointing. I mean, they're essentially functioning almost like a quarterback before the ball is snapped, pointing out all kinds of things to the defense. You're asking these centers to do so much.
You are. And, I mean, for a guy like Gunner, which Gunner is not a rookie by any means. He's been here. He knows what to do. But there's so much on the quarterback when it's rocking, right? The defense is moving. You're having to adjust, having to see what they're giving you on this side, what you're doing this side, and then he's having to set the protection too. If you have a center that understands what you're trying to do schematically, and he can call out the mic, he can call out the wheel, he can slide protection and help the quarterback out, it's one more thing off of Gunner's plate that lets him move a little bit quicker, make decisions a little bit faster, and then execute without having to worry about it. So yeah, Drew Bobo is a huge part of this offense.
Especially when it's loud on the road and left tackle can't hear what the interior of the offensive line is saying. To be able to have that communication down, I mean, we're led to believe, you know, Georgia's already got 2 road wins this season. We're led to believe that communication's as big a part of offensive success as almost anything.
It 100% is. You know, and it's interesting with this O-line this year because we've been so banged up, right? I mean, you probably know this is what you do every day. Like, how many combinations of O-lines have we had so far this year?
It started 6 different combinations.
6 different combinations, right?
And we're only 7 games in the season.
Which is wild. It's absolutely wild. It's hard to have cohesion. It's hard to have where you're all on the same unit and you can do the same thing without having to say it verbally. That's what you want when you talk about offensive line gelling. Can they do the same thing at the same time without having to verbalize it? So I think people like Bobo in the middle, Micah Morris has been really solid for there. You got a couple of guys that do it right all the time. But as this team gets more actual live reps together, practice is great, practice is awesome, Georgia practice is hard. There's nothing like being live, especially in the SEC on the road. As this group gets more and more reps together with live bullets flying, so to speak, they're going to be better and better as the season goes on.
Well, I'll let you go on this. Over the 3-year history, more than $2 million raised. We're going to go towards $700,000 this year. We've already given out a big check here tonight. You know, it's not just the community coming together to have fun. but for a great cause. We talked to Dr. K a moment ago.
Yep.
Of course, his IQ is twice mine, so he's, I like
Is that a compliment to him or not?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's say it's at least twice mine. How about that? But the point is, that money going to a great cause, serious research being done. It's an awesome thing to see, right?
It's great, man. I mean, we're here. We have purpose and reason to be on this planet. It ain't just to show up and cheer the dogs on. We're supposed to help and love our neighbor, and Coach Rick does that as well as anybody I know.
And to use the like the fame from Georgia football, the love that people have for Georgia football, to leverage that and be a good steward of the love that people have for Georgia football. That's what's being put in action right now too.
The platform you get when you put the G on is a platform that not many people get to experience. Coach Rick got to the highest platform, right? I mean, you're talking about Vince Dooley, Jim Dunnan, Mark Rick, Ray Goff, Kirby Smart. And he uses that to do so much for people around him, for this community, for the state. He's an unbelievable man.
Russ, we're big fans of yours. We appreciate you being here tonight. Hope you have a great time and enjoy it.
Go Dogs.
You having fun tonight too? You getting bold a little bit? Look, you got your Georgia jersey on. You're looking good though. Y'all have fun. All right, good to see you.